Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you today? I'm fine too. Thank you for asking me. Hi Anna, you look so happy today. It's a great. But you Rani, you look so sad today. It's everything alright. Okay, have you written this morning? Alhamdulillah, good. And so are you ready to study now? Okay, great. Well, before me start listen today, we are pray together. Pray, start. Finish. Now let me check present. Anna, Rani, Riana, Santi, Sinta, Dewi, Putri. Okay. Okay. Today everyone is here. Thank you. Well, today we are going to discuss about measurement. Okay. Measurements. Measurements. Okay. Okay, students, what is measurement? Yes, it's true that measurement is an activity to compare a quantity with the measuring instrument used. Okay? Okay, example, here I am holding a ballpoint pen and I am holding a ruler. I will measure the length of the ballpoint pen, which means that the quantity is the length and the measuring tools is a ruler. Well, now I will explain some of the measuring tools. The measuring tools commonly used in the chapter are the rulers. What is a ruler? Does anyone know that the ruler is another name for a mister? Here is ruler. Does anyone know that the ruler is another name for a mister? Here is the ruler. When you see it, please see what is the smallest number on your ruler. Yes, it's true that smallest is 1 millimeter. Now, for the ruler, the small scale is 1 millimeter. So, the small line, if you look at your ruler, the small line or the symbol ST. ST. Okay, symbol ST to shorten it. The small scale for the ruler is 1 millimeter. Small scale is 1 millimeter. For self-inquiry of half that of ST. For example, the small scale is 1 millimeter. How accuracy is it? What? Yes, because half out is half multiplied by 1 millimeter, small scale by 1 millimeter, which is 0.5 millimeter. 0.5 millimeter. Okay. Which is 0.5 millimeter. Okay. So far, do you have a question? Okay. Well, if not, we continue this vernier caliper. Okay, this vernier caliper is usually used to carve all the thickness of a book. Okay. For example, a physics book, so you can measure it with a caliper. Now, caliper has the small scale is the caliper small scale is of 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter. Okay. So the difference with the ruler is 1 millimeter if the caliper is, yes, the caliper is 0.1 millimeter. 0.1 millimeter. Okay. You just need to add 0 so that the accuracy is the sum, which is half times the small scale. So remember that accuracy must be half multiplied by ST. ST. Right? ST. ST is symbol accuracy. Okay? ST for the caliper is 0.1 millimeter. Small scale is 0.1 millimeter, so that half times 0.1 millimeter will produce 0.05 millimeter. 0.05 millimeter. 5 millimeter. Okay, so far for the ruler and caliper, it's almost the same for the smallest scale, and the accuracy is only 0 like that. Okay, for engraving calipers, I will teach. If you look at the caliper, it has two scales. The upper one is called the main scale, and the lower one is the sliding scale of what is commonly called the nonius. Okay, so scale U and scale nonius. Okay, students, if you look at this caliper, it has two scales. The upper one is called the main scale, and the lower one is the sliding scale of what is commonly called the nonius scale. The one on the main scale, then the bottom one on the sliding scale. So the bottom one can be shifted so that the measurement will stop better. So for the measurement of how to read a caliper, let's look at the main scale above. What is the main scale that exists? The number shown before 0. From the sliding scale before 0. Here is the 0 that I lined in black. What is the number? 2? No. It's still more than one line. So it's 2.1, and then you see 0 when is shift. So for the mind scale, we'll get to 0.1. 2.1. Okay? 20.1. Okay? How much is this number? We see the bottom of the non-use scale. Here we count 0, 1, 2, 3. Well, it's only in number 3, which is where he count clips between the mind scale and the shredding scale. Then after we get the number 3 must be multiplied by 0.01. Multiplied by 0.01, so that the result is the 3 times 0.01 products. 0.03. Okay. 0.03 for the measurement of the non-use scale. Then what if we have found the main scale and the non-use scale? Yes, we total between the main scale and the non-use scale. So total is non-use scale and between the main scale is, yes, 2.13. Now for what unit? Yes, unit for a caliper. The unit is, yes, centimeter. Centimeter. Okay. Okay, so this caliper measurement. Let's first look at this main scale and the non-use scale. To see the main scale, we look at the measuring tool like this. Before the top zero of the main scale index what number? So then we determine the non-use scale. To determine the non-use scale, the way is to look at the line that coincides with the new main scale and the non-use scale. So the line that is the bottom line with the bottom line is a straight line. So, okay? Okay. You can wear the tonfish. Okay, before we close today's material, want to ask to Anna, what can we conclude from today's material? Yes, good job, Anna. Okay, I think that's enough for today, guys. I am sure you guys understand about the measurement material. See you next time. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.